Yeah, it's a crazy thing, you know. I always said, well, I heard it said someplace and it stuck with me that fear is a lack of faith, and I believe that, you know. It seems that I've lived most of my life that way, you know, in one form or another. There's varying types of fear. Be fear of being hurt emotionally, allowing somebody to get close, fear trusting, physical fear, obviously medical, career, stress, fear of failure, fear of success, fear of the unknown, all these things. And I've overcome so much fear-wise. I'm showing my face proudly, don't care, you know. I show my face because I'm here to say that I'm here to stay, and I mean that, you know. Nobody will have so much control to. I will never allow anybody to have so much control to where I just drop everything I do and fold up my life again. It is, you know, this world may not seem big enough for two people when somebody carries a lot of hatred and disdain inside of them. But for me, personally, I don't live that way. I made my share of mistakes and things, but really, I try to live in forgiveness, and it's not for the other person, it's for myself. You know, when you live in resentment and anger and bitterness and all that stuff, it takes from you. The other person could care less. So that's my rationale, my logic, you know, to forgive and forget. I'm not going to I don't forget. And I won't be so foolish to allow myself to be compromised again or to be hurt again, you know, in the same way by, you know, the people or person that's hurt me. No, it's done with, it's over, you know, but it's just about life is too short, and, you know, sitting and dwelling on all these things that have happened, what should have happened, what did happen, and all that stuff. I mean, I can't change any of it. So to sit around and kick yourself in the ass and beat yourself up and hold all these grudges, it's time consuming. And it takes from truly enjoying the present and building toward the future. So, so the day I decided to show my face again was my way of saying I'm taking back control over my life, and whoever doesn't like that has to deal with it, because I have my own life to live, and I'm going to live it, and I'm going to live it doing the things that I like to do. And some might say that, you know, wow, I've had a few people say, you know, you have a lot of courage, and so I don't know if it's necessarily that, or if it's just the fact of just being fed up and saying, why should I lose another thing? Why should I give up another thing that I enjoy doing because of somebody else? Giving up things because of somebody else is giving that person or those people, whichever the case, it's giving control over me, over my life. And I'm wise to it. You know, it's took a lot for me to figure things out. It took a lot of pain and a lot of bullshit and a lot of drama and a lot of unnecessary upheaval, a lot of my own mistakes, a lot of valuable lessons learned for me to arrive where I'm at today. And for me to stand up and say, enough. enough. Um, I'm not intimidated so easily. I never was, really. You know, but there come circumstances in life where you have to make drastic decisions based on certain circumstances, and everybody copes differently, and everybody arrives at different decisions based on various variables. So, for me, I did what I needed to do to take care of myself, and it's as simple as that. At the end of the day, I'm accountable to me. So, and I don't look for understanding because nobody would ever understand unless they've walked my shoes personally, just like I would never understand you, Devere, your circumstance unless I walked your shoes, you know? Unless you're there and you walk those shoes and know, been through it yourself or something like that, you wouldn't have a clue, you know, and that's okay. You don't have to have a clue. I don't have a clue about everything, you know? I'm an educated woman. I still persevere to higher education, but not everything is in the books. You know, I am definitely street smart. Not tooting my own horn here, you know, because I say this in humility because I've been shown a lot of things the hard way. I've had to learn things time and again the hard way. So, because I've always been hard-headed, always ran head first into the wall with my ass up, you know, ass out to the world saying kiss it. And that type of attitude didn't get me far in many ways. You know, I took for myself in that way of living, that line of thinking. But and then I've had people say, you know, you shouldn't show your face again, you know, on social media. And I'd said, well, it was my decision to do that. And why shouldn't I? You know, this world is large and we're here for a reason, all of us. No matter what we're doing, whether we're doing good or doing bad things, or trying to figure things out, whatever it is, you know, we are all here for a purpose, and we all have a process in life, and, you know, it took a lot of soul searching and a lot of self-discovery for me to arrive to where I'm at, and for me to be shown my face again. And best bet, you know, it's, you know, I'm a busy person. I am definitely a busy person. I have a lot of things going on, a lot of things that I'm trying to contend with. Good, mostly good, actually. Yes. My stress. You know, there's things that I want better in my life, but for the most part, I really can't complain. I'm definitely happier than I have ever been. It's a fact, despite the stress. I really am happier than I've ever been. And lipstick on my teeth. Sorry, yeah, that looks horrible. I'm happier than I've ever been, and I never thought that would happen. And but there too, you know, it took all the pain and all the things that I went through for me to come to where I'm at. And you know what? If I had to go through it all again to get to where I'm at today, I would. Not that I want to relive my life, because I wouldn't, but yeah, I would. I just wish I had discovered younger, but I'm still young. Age is relative, so I shan't complain too much there, because honestly, it would definitely be, you know, I've met people that are, you know, that have been through far worse, and I've met people that have been through far less, so it's relative. Our experiences in life and stuff. But, to the people that have viewed me as courageous, I thank you. And to those that say, well, she's a coward, well, it's your opinion, you know. Regardless, honesty, people see things differently for various reasons. And it is what it is. I'm not here to convince, persuade, influence. I don't care. I can't please everybody. And I'm not out to either. I'm out to do what I need to do so the quality of my life is decent. So when the time comes and I'm on my deathbed, I don't look back and say, why didn't I live my life true to who I am? Yeah, I've had my demons. Yes, I've lived in direct conflict of who and what I stood for. Absolutely. But all those things made me stronger. It made me a better person at the end of the day because I'm still here. I shouldn't be here, but I am, and I count my blessings instead of wallowing in self-pity. Why?